day of senior year at my high school, known as Black Friday, things get a little crazy. Girls go clubbing, get their belly buttons pierced, and stay up all night, and in the morning break in and trash the school. I want to make a confession to y'all. I did something pretty wild that night. I got my ears pierced, like pierced for the first time ever. As ridiculous as this story might sound, I'm telling all of you this to illustrate something that's very important about me. And that is that I don't enter into decisions lightly. From something as trivial as getting my ears pierced, to something infinitely more substantial as committing to an 8-year program at Rice and Baylor, and everything in between, I take decisions very seriously, including the decision to run for Will Rice president. This is a decision that I've been thinking about for over a year. I've had a lot of time to think about my life and my role at Will Rice, and have been able to make a careful conclusion about why I am running for president. I want to be president of Will Rice because I want to be able to unite every individual who comprises this outstanding college. As cheesy as it might sound, I am truly amazed by each and every person here. Just last week, I got chills reading the coordinator applications and realizing how much I'm inspired by other Will Ricers. It is all of you who have truly motivated me to want to represent this incredible college to the university as a whole. It's those seniors who I've looked up to during my entire time at Rice and who have taught me the nuances of being a Will Ricer. It's those juniors in my own class who have joined me in my journey of growth and learning. It is the sophomores who I mentored as an advisor and who in turn taught me even more about myself. And finally, it is the freshmen, the class of 2017, who I poured my heart and soul into coordinating an O-Week for, who inspire me every day to take chances, form new friendships, and explore new opportunities that are available at this wonderful university. It is because of all of you that I have made the commitment to enter into this decision. I know that I am qualified for this job. In my past 3 years at Rice, I have had opportunities that provided me with the skills that I would need as president. As a student association senator for Will Rice, I learned how to mediate with Dean Hutchinson and the SA, which is a major component of the presidency. The president, along with the college senator, represents the desires of the college to the administration and faculty of the university as a whole. Because of my past experiences in the student association, I feel comfortable speaking about the needs of Will Rice to Dean Hutchinson and others. I have been involved in making campus-wide decisions and know that I can bring the opinions of Will Ricers into those university discussions. As an O-Week coordinator, I was able to develop a working relationship with the masters, the RAs, and Joyce. Through weekly meetings, this group of adults provided feedback on my ideas and acted as an invaluable support system. Similarly, the adult team meets with the president on a regular basis. This working relationship that we have already cultivated would continue on into my presidency. Most importantly, as a result of my coordinating experience, I learned how Will Rice defines itself and the values that it cares most deeply about. While planning O-Week, I focused on preserving these values while simultaneously re-examining each event to ensure the best possible future for the college as a whole. As president, I would endeavor to continue this practice of investigating the concerns that Will Ricers raise and preserving the traditions that this college holds most dear. In other words, my platform is each and every one of your platforms, and getting your concerns and desires addressed will be my #1 duty. As both senator and O-Week coordinator, I worked closely with Juan during his presidency, and for this I am so grateful. From him, I gained valuable advice and insight about the role of the president. Additionally, I am so grateful to have two wonderful and worthy opponents in this race, and I know that we all care deeply for Will Rice. But in the end, this election isn't about me. It's about you. It's about you choosing the best possible leader for Will Rice. As the only candidate with campus-wide and coordinating experience, I am that person. Thank you so much for your time. Renee?
So, as we were both coordinators, Meg, we were instructed. As all three of us were there, we were instructed not only to look at Will Rice internally and try to improve it as much as possible, but also think about how Will Rice fit into Rice University as a whole. A lot of the criticism that some residential colleges get here is that we don't have a lot of campus-wide spirit, but a lot of residential college spirit, kind of destroying the whole Rice University Go Owls kind of thing. So, what would you do having both of those, having the experience as OE coordinator and campus-wide coordinator? How would you change how Will Rice fits into the bigger picture?
Yeah, well, I think that one of the most important things was we had to go to a session with 5 of the current presidents. And one of the most important things that they said is to realize that the job is half and half. Like, the president does stand at the head of Will Rice, but at the same time, the president is just one of 11 members in the group of presidents, well, plus that same president, so 12, but one of 12 presidents that works to achieve campus-wide goals. And so I think it's really hard right now to know what those goals will be, but I think that in the coming months, it'll be easy to understand like what Rice is going to focus on this year. Obviously, in the last year, it was the alcohol policy, but with that behind us, I'm sure that some new issue will arise. The most important thing for me would just be to remember that if I was elected president, if I went to all of these meetings, to always represent what you guys care about, and to bring your opinions and your views into those meetings with the other 11 presidents. Thank you.
So thank you to everyone for your speech.